just about to start my workout for today. I'm using no equipment today. The only thing that you may need for this workout is an exercise mat or a yoga mat, or maybe a towel folded over, something that you can kneel down on comfortably, because we will be doing assisted pistol squats unless you're strong enough to do them unassisted. But other than that, no equipment required to follow right along with me today. If you watched the last workout video that I shared, you may know that later that day, after I shot that video, I went and made a blood donation. It always takes me a few days to recover after I make a blood donation. So for today, this workout is going to be focusing on basically glutes and legs. The next 2 to 3 workouts are probably just going to be focused on lower body, so abs, core, glutes, legs, no push-ups and no lifting anything. The exercises are all very basic, so I will walk you through them as we're going. We're going to get right into it. So if you would like to join me and do this workout with me today, grab an exercise mat or yoga mat or a towel. Take a few minutes to make sure you're good and warmed up, and when you're ready, let's get started. All right, my timer is going. I'm starting with a little combo of lunges. So I'm starting with a dragon lunge or a curtsy lunge. So lunge diagonally behind you, and then on the way up, bring this knee up, hold. Just until you feel like you have your balance, and you could hold it longer if you wanted to. From here, you're gonna lunge back, so right into a reverse lunge. And now kick up, so bring this back like up, as high as you can. Now a side lunge, and a side kick. So the knee comes up, out, back, and down. We're gonna stay on the same leg for 20 sets. So this foot stayed planted the whole time and didn't move it. This is my lunging leg for all 3 lunges. So dragon lunge, knee up and hold. Reverse lunge, kick up, side lunge, side kick. All right, so that's 2. We're going to 20. Reverse lunge, hold the knee. That was a dragon lunge, hold the knee. Reverse lunge, kick up, side lunge, and side kick. Do as I say, not as I do. All right, that's 3. Keep going. That's 10. 10 more on this side, and then we'll switch legs. I know it's brutal. Hang in there with me, that was 15. We have just 5 left. So that's 16. 17. 18. 19, last one. 20. Good job, shake it out. I know those are brutal. We're gonna do another 20 reps, switching sides. I'm just gonna take a couple of extra seconds to rest. I usually tend to also lose a little stamina for the few days after I make a blood donation, so I'm taking my time and resting a little longer today than I might normally need to rest. So take as long as you need. If you're ready to move on, you can always just skip ahead. Of course, if you need a longer rest break, pause the video, and when you're ready, come back. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the other side, and we will see what happens. All right. So now this will be my standing leg. This leg is not gonna move for the entire set of 20, okay? So now this foot is going to lunge diagonally behind me. And now we're gonna bring the knee up and hold it for a second, just until I feel like I have my balance. Really pressing that standing foot into the ground and tightening all these muscles in your standing foot all the way up to your leg, to your glutes, okay? You should really feel your glutes while you're holding that pose. Now a reverse lunge, kick up, and a side lunge, plus a side kick, okay? I'm counting that one, even though it was hella slow. Does anybody say hella anymore? I'm bringing it back. All right, so dragon lunge. I'm gonna do that whole thing over because it was sloppy. Dragon lunge, knee up, reverse lunge, kick up, side lunge, side kick. That's 2. We're going to 20. That's 10. Don't rest if you don't need to. Like I said, I'm gonna be struggling today with stamina. So I'm probably going to need more rest than you're going to need, so go at your own pace. If you're faster than I am, great, just skip ahead in the video, okay? Last 10 sets on this leg. And then we're gonna do the whole thing again, sorry to tell you. Okay, so picking up my count at 10. So dragon lunge, knee up, reverse lunge, kick up. Side lunge, side kick. That's 11. I hated that side kick, but I'm gonna count it because most of the rep was fine. What was that, 12? All right, let's keep it moving. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. Just 2 more. 19, last one. And 20. So while I'm pausing to rest, I'll explain the format. I'll wait for the plane first. I need to catch my breath anyway. That plane's not that loud. It must be high altitude. All right, so we're doing 2 couplets. This is the first one, okay? This little combo, 20 sets on each side, and we're going to repeat the couplet one more time before we move on. Before we get to our second couplet, we're going to do another exercise, then we'll do our second couplet twice through, and then we'll repeat the next exercise we're gonna do, which is gonna be duck unders and a half burpee, okay? So a little bit of cardio. All right, when you are ready, we're going to repeat this whole thing once more. So switch legs. This is gonna be my standing leg. I'm gonna take this foot and lunge diagonally behind me for my dragon lunge or curtsy lunge. Hold the knee until you feel like you have your balance. Now reverse lunge, kick up, side lunge, side kick. That's 1. Wait until you have your balance. As soon as you have your balance, you can move on. That time, obviously, I did not have my balance. It's 2. That's 10 for me. So I'm halfway done on this side. I obviously just need a little rest. You can see the fatigue is already starting to set in. I'm starting to struggle with my balance, so I'm gonna pause for, I don't know, 60 seconds or so. Rest, let my heart rate come down a little bit. Slow my breathing down a little bit. And now I'm gonna see if I can't finish up these last 10 sets without stopping. If I need to stop, I will stop, okay? Go at your own pace, all right? If you're still with me, then when you're ready, let's go ahead and tackle the last 10 sets on this leg. It's 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. Just one more. That's 20. So we're almost done with this exercise. We just have to do another 20 sets on the other leg. I just need a minute or so before we get started. To continue. It's that my stamina is just not there. My heart rate is just very elevated, so I need to slow down my breathing and slow down my heart rate a little bit. Just because I'm still recovering from the blood donation, so. All right, 20 sets, other leg, and then we're moving on. When you're ready. Here we go. Dragon lunge, hold the knee. Reverse lunge, kick up, side lunge, and side kick. That's one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need another good long rest. I have 10 more to go. I would love to do them unbroken, but I just don't have the stamina today, so I'm gonna try to do another 5, and then maybe just take a short rest, and then try to finish up with the last 5. Just remember that every day is different. All you can do is your best, okay? And some days your best is gonna be better than others. I knew going into this workout that I wasn't gonna have a lot of stamina, so this doesn't surprise me. I'm not getting frustrated with it or anything. Like I said, I'm just taking it at the pace I need to take it at today. Okay, when you're ready, I'm gonna start my next 5 sets. That's 12. 13. 14. 15. 'Try to keep this rest break a little shorter, maybe 20 or 30 seconds instead of a full minute. Just taking a couple of long, deep breaths. Try to slow down my breathing a bit. All right, 5 sets left, and then we can move on. Seventeen. 18. 19, last one. That's 20. So that's our first couplet. I was actually hoping to finish those in about 16 minutes. My goal was to complete each set of 20 in about 4 minutes. So something between 16 and 20 minutes I would have been happy with to complete the couplet twice. It took me 24 minutes and some change, which is totally fine. I'm out here, I'm getting it done, so it's all good. So before we move on to our next couplet, we're going to do one exercise, not a couplet, it's just one little combo. It's gonna be a duck under plus a half burpee. So when I say a half burpee, I mean a burpee without the push-up, which some people just call a burpee. So whatever you call it, this is what it's gonna look like. So for duck unders, imagine there is an obstacle here, and you're going to duck under it. So starting, this cough, it's my allergies. Starting to one side of my workout space, I'm going to take a step wide, and I'm going to duck down as low as I can. So stepping wide, ducking low, pushing my booty back, keeping the weight in your heels, flat back, okay? So push the booty back, weight in the heels, flat back, step wide, duck low to get underneath your obstacle. And now from here, a half burpee. So just come down, put the hands on the ground in front of you, jump the feet or step the feet back to, if you want, back into a plank position. And then just jump them or step them right back in and stand, okay? That's one rep. We're gonna be alternating sides. So now, stepping back the other side, duck under, half burpee, that's 2. We're doing 50 of these. So pace yourself, do your best, be patient. Okay, this is gonna take me longer than it normally would, so again, go at your own pace. If you're faster than I am, just skip ahead in the video. I'm gonna do my best, but it's gonna be on the slower side today, okay? I'm counting those as my first 2 reps, so I have to do 48 more. Here we go, when you're ready. So duck under your imaginary obstacle, half burpee, and stand. Back to the other side. Duck under, half burpee, and stand. That's 4. Duck under, half burpee. Back to the other side. Duck under, half burpee. That's 6. Keep going. That's 10. Again, I'm pacing myself to do 50 of these. So I think I'm just gonna break them down into sets of 10. So that was my first 10. I'm gonna breathe for a minute. And I'll start on my next set of 10. Here we go. That was 20 for me. This is taking so much out of me today. So I just need another good long minute to rest. And when I feel like my breathing has slowed down and my heart rate is slowed down enough, I'll start on my next set of 10. All right, let's go for it. See what happens. Picking up my count at 20. That's 30 for me, I'm getting there. Just 2 more sets of 20. And even though I'm keeping my pace really pretty slow on these, they're still just taking so much out of me today. So again, I'm taking a nice long rest break before tackling this next set of 10. Because my heart rate is just so elevated and I want it to come down a little bit. All right. I have to do 2 more sets of 10, and then we'll move on to our second combo. There's only 2 combos today. Or our second couplet. It's a couplet of combos, but one more couplet. The previous 2 workouts, we were doing 5 couplets and then like 20 minutes of jump rope. So this workout might end up taking me just about as long, but on a day where I have more stamina, it's really not as long of a workout at all. All right. When you're ready, let's tackle our next set of 10. So I'm picking up my count at 30. Here we go. That was 40. So as soon as I feel like my heart rate has come down enough, and I'm able to slow down my breathing a little more, I'll finish up my last 10 sets of this exercise, and then we'll move on to our second and final couplet, okay? I know this is a tough workout, even if you're not in the same scenario that I am, where you're struggling with your stamina. I know it's still a tough workout, so just do your best. We only have 10 more sets to go, and then we'll move on. Let's finish up these last 10 sets. That's 41. 42. 43. 44. 45, just 5 more. 46. 47. 48. 49, last one. 50. All right, good job. Just one more couplet. We are going to be doing pistol squats. We'll do 20 on each leg, and then we're going to repeat. So if you are strong enough to do 20 unassisted pistol squats on one leg, and then 20 unassisted pistol squats on the other leg, and then do the whole thing over again, I'm jealous. You go for it. If you're capable of that, then you do that. I will be doing assisted pistol squats. So there are a couple of ways that I typically will assist myself doing my pistol squats. Sometimes I will have a chair or a plow box behind me, and I'll squat onto the chair. So you can do that if you would like, but if you do that, you're going to have to modify the combo slightly. You'll have to take a step to the side, because after the pistol squat, we're going to do a Supergirl. So what I mean by that, it's basically like, what would you call it, like a one-leg deadlift almost, but I'm going to have my arms straight out in front of me, so it's going to look like I'm flying like Supergirl. So with my standing leg, I'm going to press that heel into the mat, keep this knee with a slight bend to it, hands up overhead, hinging at the hips. This foot is going to come up behind me, and the arms are going to extend like this. So that I want to be making like a T with my body, so that my upper body from my foot of the non-standing leg to my fingertips is perpendicular with my standing leg, okay? So if you assist yourself on the pistol squat by sitting in a chair, okay, then you're gonna kick your chair over when you go to do your Supergirl. So you can just either eliminate the Supergirl or do it like a side lunge or a forward lunge instead, or you can do your assisted pistol squat and then maybe take a step to the side and do your Supergirl with the other leg as your standing leg. That could work. So if you need to see what any of that looks like, let me know if it's not clear just from explaining it. But I want to go ahead and get started on this next combo, this next couplet. So I'm going to stay on one leg the whole time. So this will be my standing leg to start. So again, actively press the foot of that standing leg into the mat. I'm gonna lift the other leg, the foot's gonna come up behind me, and I'm gonna sink down into my squat. Pistol squat means a one-legged squat. So ideally you can go all the way down on one leg. I don't think I have the strength to do it today, but I'll try it, show you. If you do that, you can have the non-standing leg in front of you. So an unassisted pistol squat, you would sink all the way down like this. I can do one. I can't do 20. Okay, so if you're capable of doing them unassisted, feel free. So to assist myself, I'm gonna have this foot behind me. So I'm gonna lower myself down as low as I can without tapping my foot down, but it's there to help me. That's why it's an assisted pistol squat. So keeping the weight in the heel of this standing foot, I'm gonna lower myself down, and until I need to tap this foot down, I'm gonna try to not tap it down. Now, to come back up, again, I'm gonna actively press the heel of this standing foot into the mat. And this foot of my non-standing leg is again here to assist me as much as I need, but I want to use it as little as possible. So coming back up, you can press this foot into the ground as much as you need to, but try to use it as little as you can. Okay, and then from there you'll do your Supergirl. Okay, so 20 sets on this side, then we'll switch and do 20 on the other, and repeat the whole thing. Okay, so when you are ready, whatever version of pistol squat you're doing, so pistol squat, Supergirl, right into the next rep, pistol squat, Supergirl. Again, hold this just for a second, just till you feel like you have your balance, and you could hold it longer if you wanted to, okay? You don't have to hold it all day, just hold it until you feel like you've got control and you could hold it longer, okay? That's 2. Let's keep going. These are so tough. I know they're tough. They're harder than they look. And I always really feel the fatigue in my foot. But you should feel everything in that standing leg from your foot all the way up to your glutes. If you're doing it correctly, you want all those muscles activated, all those muscles working. I just need to shake it out for a minute. If you don't need the rest, you don't have to take it. If you need a longer rest, pause the video. When you're ready, come back. 10 more sets on this side. Here we go. Really fighting for that balance. That was 19, this is my last one. All right, that's 20. Oh, good job, those are super tough. It's always my inclination for some reason. It's not a conscious decision, and I never realize it until I'm getting ready to switch legs, honestly. But it's always my inclination to start on my stronger leg. So now I'm fatigued, and now my body's gotten used to balancing on this side. So now I'm fatigued, I'm switching to my weaker leg, and I have to readjust to balancing on the other side. So usually when I'm doing an exercise like this, the first few reps when I switch sides are very rocky, very wobbly. So it's for those 3 reasons. So usually after the first few reps, 3-4 reps or so, I'll kind of find my rhythm on the other side. So just do your best, be patient with yourself, fight for that balance. And remember that even if you're wobbling, stumbling a little, losing your balance, that it's actually great core work, okay? So it's not all bad. It's not ideal. Obviously, it's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to do the reps just perfectly, and you're trying to have flawless balance, but that's not reality, okay? So just remember to try to not let the frustration get to you. If you find yourself wobbling or having to check your balance a lot, just keep fighting for it, because as you're fighting for your balance, you're causing all of those little stabilizer muscles all throughout your core to be firing like crazy, okay? So you're getting good work done, even though you're not doing exactly what you're trying to do, okay? So be patient, do your best. When you're ready, we are going to start with another 20 reps. So now this will be my standing leg. Take a second to feel your balance on this leg. Take a second to really actively press the heel of this standing leg into the ground. Lifting the other foot behind you or in front of you if you're doing pistol squat unassisted, or if you're using a chair to assist you. And when you're ready, sink down into your squat. Using that foot to assist you as little as possible. Press the heel of this standing leg into the ground. Again, using this foot of your non-standing leg to assist you as little as possible, but as much as you need to. So stand, fight for that balance. And now hinging at the hips, extend the hands up overhead, extend that foot behind you. Hold your balance here just for a second. And then come out of it. So that was rep number 1. We're gonna do 19 more, okay? Looked like I had my balance on that last one, but I wasn't feeling it, so I redid that section to make sure I had control over the movement. So that was 7 for me. 8. That was 10 for me. So I have 10 more to go. You can see how much more of a struggle this is for me on this leg. This leg is weaker, so I'm having to use my non-standing foot to assist me more than I did on the first side. And I'm struggling a lot more with my balance. So I'm just pausing here. To regain a little strength and to slow down my heart rate a little, slow down my breathing, and hopefully kind of let those first 10 sets sink in a little bit so that tackling these next 10 sets, I can kind of have it in my body a little better and be struggling less with my balance, hopefully. All right, 10 more sets on this leg. Here we go. When you're ready. That was 19, this is the last one. All right, that was 20. So now we're just gonna repeat that couplet once more. So 20 more sets of that little combo on each leg. Those last 10 on my weaker leg felt much cleaner. Still a little wobbly on a few of the reps. And I still had to tap my foot down to check my balance once or twice. So other than when the foot of my non-standing leg is tapping the ground to assist me, just right here on the, what do you call it? Pistol squat, okay. Other than that, you could see that it was my goal to always keep that foot of my non-standing leg off the ground. So I was standing and then going straight into my Supergirl, and then not putting this foot down before I went right into my next set of the combo. So a couple of times I had to tap my foot down to check my balance. If you have to do that, that's fine. But the goal is to try to keep that foot lifted off the ground the whole time. other than when it's on the ground behind you, assisting you at the bottom of your pistol squat. All right, starting again. On the opposite leg from what you just did, whichever leg that is for you. 20 sets. Pistol squat. And Supergirl, that's one. See, this foot stays off the ground. Foot stays off the ground as I go into my Supergirl. That's two, so I can't keep it off the ground as you go into your next drop, if you can. Only tap it down here to assist you at the bottom of your squat. It's 3. 4. 5. 10, shake it off. Almost an hour in, which is way longer than I wanted to take. I wanted to finish this entire workout in maybe between 45 minutes to an hour. Clearly, that's not gonna happen. But, like I said, I underestimated how much my stamina is going to be lacking today, so it's all right. I'm just doing my best. When you're ready, let's start on our next set of 10 on this leg, and then we'll move on to the other leg. Here we go. That's 15, just 5 more. done. We have to finish this couplet by doing another 20 sets of this little combo on the other leg. Again, I just need a good minute to shake it out and let my heart rate come down. So again, if you don't need such a long rest break, you don't have to take one. Just skip ahead. You know what we're doing, so. All right. It's been 1 minute of rest time. So let me go ahead and see if I have no strength to do my first 10 sets on this leg. Just do your best. When you're ready, let's go. I'm redoing that one because I kind of fell into it. It wasn't controlled. That's 5. That was 10. The first 5 reps were not very clean. I had to redo certain parts. Even the ones I didn't redo were wobbly. My pace is slowed. I was having to use my non-standing foot a lot to assist me, so obviously the fatigue is setting in, but I did my best and I got the reps done. So, and the second 5 sets were much cleaner, so that's good. All right, so another nice long rest. I think I'll probably do the last 10. Well, I'll do my next 5 and then see how I feel. If I can keep going, I'll keep going, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to take a little rest break after 15. Do your best. When you're ready, here we go. We're almost done with these. Let's do a little set of 5, a little baby mini set of 5, and then we'll see how we're feeling. So that's 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Those are actually pretty clean, considering how much I'm struggling on this leg. But I don't know if you're noticing that. I'm really needing my foot of my non-standing leg a lot more than I was in the beginning. We have just 5 sets left. Let's go for it. Especially on the way up, I'm needing that foot a lot more. But on the way down too. That's 16. 17, that foot is there to use as much as you need it. Just try your best to use it as little as you can. Was that 17? So 3 more. I might have miscounted, but I think that's 18. We'll do 2 more. If I miscounted and I ended up doing 1 more on this leg than on the other one, it's fine because this is my weaker leg anyway, so it needs more work than the other one. But I think that was 19. Last one. That was 20. 1 hour, 8.5 minutes. So hopefully you're getting through this a lot faster than I am. Let's do this. Let's say if at this point in the workout you're still under an hour, why don't you go ahead and do these last 50 sets with me? If you're over an hour like I am, then it's your option. An hour workout is more than enough. So if you've had enough for today and you've been going for at least an hour, go ahead, do your bonus burpee, take a few minutes to stretch, go have your shower, eat some lunch, get on with the rest of your day. You have my blessing. If you still haven't reached the hour mark, why don't you go ahead and do these last 50 sets with me? It's the same thing we did after the first combo, 50 sets of our duck under plus half burpee combo, okay? I will again be taking this at a very slow pace, and I will be breaking these down into 5 sets of 10 to make it manageable because that's what I have to give today, okay? So go at your own pace. Most likely you'll be able to do these a lot faster than I'm doing them. So if that's the case, leave me in the dust. When you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. 5 sets of 10, or all 50 without stopping if you got that kind of strength today. When you're ready, here we go. So duck under, half burpee and stand, that's 1. Duck under to the other side. Half burpee and stand, that's 2. 3. 4. 5. Keep going. 5. first 10. I'm going to need, again, a nice long rest break in between each set, of each 10 sets, I should say. A good minute or so, at least. All right, I think I'm ready to start my next 10 sets. Let's hope so. All right, so picking up my count at 10. I'll try to do the next 10 sets without stopping. Here we go. That was 20 for me. My second set of 10. I just have to do 3 more sets. But I know I said it 700 times. My heart rate is just a lot more elevated than it normally would be here, so I'm needing a nice long rest break. Slow down my breathing, slow down my heart rate. All right. I'm gonna start my next set of 10. So I'm picking up my count at 20. When you're ready, let's go. One more deep breath. That was 30. Almost there. I have just 2 more sets to go. Where I'm calling each duck under plus half burpee a set, so I guess 2 more sets of 10 sets. I don't know. 20 more sets to go, but I'm breaking them up into 10 and 10. however you want to think about it. I've completed 30. I have to do 20 more. All right, when you're ready. All right, that was 40. I finally made it. An hour and 18 minutes in. I have just 10 sets to go. So again, taking a nice long rest break. I'm gonna really slow down my breathing. I want to give my heart rate a minute to come down a little. All right, I'm taking each set nice and slow, so I think I should be good to complete my last 10. Let's go for it. When you're ready, tuck under, half burpee. That's fun. 91 actually. 92 on the day. Makes me feel a lot more accomplished when I pick up my count at 90. 93. 94. 95, just 5 more. 96. 97. 98. 99, last one. 100. Shake it off. That took me a solid 20, 30 minutes, longer than I was hoping. So I will find it very interesting to come back and do this workout again on a day where I have not just donated blood a few days prior and where I have more stamina, and see if I can finish in under an hour, because I really think that 45 minutes to an hour was a reasonable goal, just not today. I just didn't have it today. So if you did this workout with me today, let me know how long it took you. Let me know, was I going this slow because the workout really was this hard? Did it take you this long too? Or is this just what I think it is and I just don't have my stamina back yet after the blood donation? Let me know. All right, we are almost done. No workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee, so we have just 1 rep left to go, and I know I promised you no upper body stuff, no lifting, and no push-ups for the next couple of workouts, but that doesn't include our bonus burpee. We do have to do our bonus burpee. You can eliminate the push-up if you would like, and just do a half burpee for your bonus burpee, just like we were just doing, okay? I'm going to attempt a push-up. My first push-up since the blood donation, so I'm gonna feel a little weak. But it's just one rep, so I'm gonna go for it. So, here we go. Final rep of the day. When you're ready, let's do our bonus burpee together with or without a push-up. All right, with that, the workout is officially complete. Obviously, this was a massive struggle for me today. So if you did this workout with me today, first of all, thank you so much. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Thank you to everyone who's been working out with me lately. And even if you've not been working out with me, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing the videos. Thank you for all of your wonderful and supportive and engaging comments. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you are not subscribed already, please subscribe. And of course, a great big thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for years and years. Please know that I appreciate all of you very much. As always, if anything is unclear about the format, if you have questions about the specific exercises we were doing today, about how to do them with the proper form, if you need to see beginner modifications, please just ask. It is incredibly important to me that all of my workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me, so I'm always happy to help facilitate that in any way I can. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you need to see beginner modifications or if you have questions about how to do the exercises with the proper form. It's extremely important that you're doing the exercises using proper form, not only because if your form is lacking, you are not getting the maximum intended benefits out of the exercise. If you're gonna be out here putting in the work, you might as well be getting, all of everything out of the exercise that you can. But more importantly, if you are not minding your form, then you are increasing your risk of injury, and I don't want anyone getting hurt. So please make sure that you understand how to do the exercises properly before you begin the workout. And before I let you go, one last thank you to those of you who have been watching the videos all the way to the end and commenting with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I go, I will give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is pop, 6, squish, Cicero, lip shits. Got it? Pop, 6, squish, Cicero, lip shits. So if you are still watching this video, hello. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Please let me know that someone is still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says pop, 6, squish, Cicero, lip shits. That is it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.